Hello everyone, so in this video first we are going to see the string data type, then what is a long string, then string concatenation, and at the end we are going to see string formatting. So the first, what is a string? So string is basically a sequence of characters, and how we can create a string variable we already saw in the previous video. Then create a variable, give the appropriate name, and in the double quote or in the single quote you can specify the sequence of words or sequence of characters, and when we check the data type of those variables it will give you the class of a string. So this is how we create a string data type. Then we are going to see what is a long string. So when we combine multiple strings together we call them a long string. So using these three double quote and using these three single quote we can create a long string just like a comment, but we are assigning this comment to one variable, so it became a long string. So when I run this particular code, here you can see the first long string is executed and the second long string is executed. And the one more thing about long string is that it automatically gives enter and print that line on the next line when you press enter and type the new one. So here when I press enter here it automatically says that this is on the next line. When I run this we can also see the fourth is on the next line, not on the same line. So that is the advantage of the long string. Then we are going to see string concatenation, how we combine two strings together. So let's say I have these two variables of type string and I want to combine them. So using this plus operator which is used to concatenate two strings. But let's see what happens if we combine string with another type of variable. When I press shift enter, and here you can see we cannot concatenate string with another variable. So that's why we have a string formatting. So in this next we are going to see how we can solve this problem. So in the string concatenation we saw one problem while combining two different type of data types along with string. So how we can solve that? So we can solve that using str function and plus operator. So when we have two different types of variable, convert that variable into string using str function. So right now this version is of type float, it is converted into a string data type. So this is the one way we can solve this concatenation problem using formatting string with the help of str and plus operator. Then we can also use format. So let's say we have two variables, one is a string and second is a float. Format uses curly brackets as a placeholder. So in this placeholder you can specify any variable. So here the name is replaced with this placeholder and version is replaced with this placeholder. But here the order of this format is very important. If you reverse this order it will execute but the result will be different. So let's say that right now it is printing latest version of Python is 3.1, but if you change the order, it is version here and name here, it will run, but the output is latest version of 3.1 is Python. So make sure your order of the variable when we are using format is same as you require. And again, and here you can see if you give your order improper, it will give you your desired result. Then we can use f-string also to achieve same, but here the format is little different. So at the start of the string we have to mention this f, and then in the placeholder you can directly give the name of that variable instead of giving at the end. So this is the most easiest way. So by using f-string we can avoid the problem of order in the format. So we just saw basic data type, that is string, then what is a long string, then string concatenation, then problem with string concatenation and how we can solve that problem with string formatting, and under that we saw using str and plus operator. Then we also saw with format and we saw with f-string. Thank you.